Hello, Math Champions. In this video, you're going to learn about construction of triangles. So get ready with a protractor, scale, pencil, eraser, because here we're going to start doing some drawing. Okay. If you can if you know, if you want to try to draw these triangles on your own before you see how I do it, I will highly encourage you to do that because that's how Math Champions behave. Okay, they don't say I don't know, they say I will try first. If I go wrong, no problem, I'm always going to learn. Okay, if you're a Math champion, if you feel like that, go ahead and draw these triangles. I've given the specifications also here. Okay, now before we go to draw, there are different types. If you see here, uh, when you say 5 centimeter, AB, it's a side. BC is a side. Angle means it's a 50-degree, right? So you have to, when you see itself, you should be able to see, okay, ABC, when I say ABC, B is the vertex. So these are some things that you have to know. And usually my way of doing things is always, I start with a rough diagram with seeing information given to me already, so that I will know whether how I should start drawing it. Okay, so AB is given. Okay, I'm going to draw a line simply AB, and I'm going to say 5 centimeter here. If that's the way I'm going to do. BC is 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter means which side? Should I give a scale this side or this side? It's very difficult for me to find out that. Okay, so now I like, okay, this is not this is not my starting point. I decide, okay, this is not going to work. So this is how the rough diagram is going to help me. Okay, what if I start with BC? Okay, now I'm going to start with BC and I'm saying 6 centimeter. Okay, what is the next information I have? Angle ABC, that B is the vertex. Wow, good. I already have the point B and I have a line on which I have to keep my protractor. Okay. So it's easy for me to draw a degree of 60 degree. So, so I say, okay, that is going to be easy for me. Okay, this is how I'm going to do. So this information I've used, this information I've used. What is the next thing is AB. B is here. That means A should be on this line. So what I'm going to do, I can either use a scale or a compass, and I measure the 5 centimeter from here till somewhere here. So that becomes my A, and then I join. See, drawing a rough diagram help me to decide how I am going to start it. Correct. So with this in mind, we'll start and go ahead and do it. Though the information AB is given first, now because I started with AB, it was difficult for me to do. I am going to start with BC. Okay. So I'm going to draw BC is equal to 6 centimeter. BC is going to be 6 centimeter. I'm going to draw that. 6 centimeter. I draw. I start from 0, stop till 6. Little above 6 it is, I think. Let me draw it correctly. So 6. Okay. 6 is done. Then if you already learned in the other videos how to use a protractor, means yeah, one more thing. As soon as I finish drawing this, I name these things because I should not forget this. So BC. Why I do this? Because when I start measuring and doing certain things, it's easy for me to know where I have to do, what I have to do. So BC and 6 centimeter. And if you don't write these things also, they cut marks in the exams. And when we do this, we know how much we have measured. We don't have to keep the scale again and do it. So immediately after drawing, I write this. Okay. Now BC, angle ABC is 50 degrees. So as we have learned, the B should come on the center. The vertex should come on the center of the circle on the protractor. And the line on which we are going to start should be at the 0. So here is our 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that there's my 50 here in this place. So I mark it, I remove this. Now I know there is this point and I am going to draw a, oh, give me a second. Let me do it again properly. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, this was my point, the starting point. I'm going to just go draw it extra. I'm going to draw, okay, because I don't know where is my A. Now I know this is 60 degrees. So immediately after drawing that thing, I am going to write that measurement 60 degree. because I should not forget it. Next, I know AB is 5 centimeter. I can use a compass and measure the compass on this and then go and cut it also. That way also I can do it. However, as of now, I'm going to use directly the scale and I'm going to measure this. So I know I have to keep it at B. So I'm going to keep the 0 at B of the scale. And I'm just going to move this on this line exactly. Now I got the point. This point is this thing, right? What's happening? A different color maybe? Okay. I got that somewhere. Okay. The pink color. That's the line. So now I have got this line. That's a pink color dot. Pink color point is my A. So I'm going to write that as A. And I'm going to write this is 5 centimeter. And now I'm going to join this A with the C. Though we don't know the measurement of AC or angle or anything, I think it's not required also. So this is my A and this is my A, and so that drawn, the diagram of the triangle is drawn. Finish. This had two sides. Sorry. This had two sides given to us and one angle. We saw that example now. Now next example we're going to see two angles are given. Two angles are given and one side is given. If you see here, two angles Q and R and one side QR is given to us. Okay, so now let's go ahead and draw them. Let's take our protractor and our scale. Okay, we'll use that. Okay, our board is ready here. Okay. Okay, so now again, rough diagram. What is it? Angle Q, angles R. Directly from where I draw angle Q, angle R. I don't have a line also. I need a reference line, isn't it? So, with that understanding, I know what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to draw a QR, which is going to be 4 centimeter. And then angle Q is 70. So, I'm going to keep the vertex here and draw a 70-degree line. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And here I'm going to keep and put a 30-degree line. Okay. So that is how I find my point P. Okay, very good. I've got my plan of doing things. So let me go ahead and start with drawing the QR, right? Drawing the QR. And don't worry about whether this is vertical, horizontal, exactly horizontal or not, because that's not a problem as long as you keep the, see, for example, I'll not keep it exactly horizontal. Let me keep it a little tilted for your understanding. Okay, even if I keep this tilted, that should not give me a mistake. Why? Because we are going by the measurements with the reference to this line. So QR is 4 centimeters. So I'll start with a 0 and come till 4 and stop there. So this is going to be my QR. And immediately after drawing, I write the names QR and I also write 4 centimeter. So that now it's become easy. Now angle Q is 70 degrees. So I take my protractor. What is the thing I have to know? I have to know that I have to keep this on this, exactly on this, as well as this should, see, this line was here, but the 0 line should fall on the line that is of my reference line. That is also there. And the 0 is starting here. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is here. 70 is here. Okay, that being done. Next, what I'm going to do is I can draw a line directly also. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from here. Okay, this is not me. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from here till here. And I can extend it also. So I'm going to take a scale and do this. As of now, directly a scale line is there here for me, but you have to use a scale and do this. But I don't know where is my P as of now because this could be anywhere on this line. I don't know that. Oh, not 60 degrees, sorry. It's a 70 degree. So P could be here, could be there anywhere. I don't know that. So next what I'm going to do, angle R is 30 degrees. So I'm going to use my protractor, put the vertex R on the center of this protractor. Okay. And the 0 line is on the line exactly on this here. If you see, the 0 is the bottom readings here, not the 180. So 0, 10, 20, 30. So if you see here, it is wherever I'm starting this line below the protractor, that is my reference line, that is my zero line. 0, 10, 20, 30. So 30 should be here. 30 is here. Okay. So I've got that. Now I'm going to use my scale and connect these 2 points. These 2 points I'm going to connect. Okay. Because I've connected, now I know that this is 30 degree as is given in the question, and because this is also 70, this is also 30 at this point, so this becomes my P. And I don't have to know how much degree that is. If you want, you can measure and see. It is going to be some 80 degree, right? Based on our triangle sum property. See, this is my how I draw a triangle. I hope you understood and are clear about how to draw triangles. Now, what if, okay, next I'm going to give you one more thing where little different, little complicated maybe they're giving. Let's say triangle LMN, and they say uh, LM is equal to 5 centimeter. Angle M is 50 degree. Angle N is 80 degree. Something like this is they're giving. Now, okay, LM you're starting. Okay, LM. This is LM. 5 centimeter. But then, oh, now you're like, okay, I can draw M 50 degree. That's not a problem. I'll draw that. But I don't have L. N is given and N is can be anywhere. What do I do? Right? LM was given, I've used that. M was 50 degree, I've drawn that. Now I don't know N. It can be N, it can be here also, anywhere it can be. I don't know what to do. In such a situation, you use something called the angle sum property. Angle sum property of triangle. What does it say? That all the 3 angles together, angle L plus angle M plus angle N, all of them together, when you add up, it's going to be 180 degree. That's the property. So now you know M is 50 degree and this is 80 degree. So if it has to be 180, then what is the other thing that should be there? This is 130, then this should be 50 degree, right? So you got to know this L is 50 degree based on the calculation, and it is always true. Now you know, okay, L is 50 degree. Good. Keep the protractor here, draw 50 degree. Fantastic. Finish. You got it, right? Even though they had not given you the measure of this, you can use by calculating it, and then you can do this. Okay, that is true for angles if the angle is not given, but that's not the case with sides, right? If they don't give the side, you have no proved theorem to show this side will be this much, exactly equal to this much. We will not be able to do that. Okay. Good. Go ahead and solve, start constructing triangles based on the given specifications. With that practice, you can become masters of constructions. Okay. And you're going to enjoy all these drawings, because when you take up engineering or something like that, or architecture, where you'll be drawing all these things, and all these basic knowledge of geometry is going to help you a lot when you're learning all those things. And of course, these all have many practical applications while you're doing drawing or designing your house, or going ahead and buying a house, how the things are when you are doing your interiors of a house. Many places, all these things are going to help you. So math is used everywhere. Math is very, very practical, useful in our lives. Okay. Okay, math champions, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep enjoying, keep learning, and keep becoming masters of math. And see you. Bye-bye.